But I think Nidoking will fill that slot pretty well. Shouldn't take too much to Shadow Sneak, so we should be alright there. And he's also a special attacker, not making direct contact, so we don't have to worry about him with King's Shield. The best way, in my opinion, to deal with Aegislash is with Confuse damage, because right as he switches forms, then he punches himself in the face. With this super powerful attack and super powerful not defense. It's crazy. So with this team, we don't have to worry too much about anything trying to get in our way. So I think we're just going to try and set up early and often. Get that Klefki out there and get everything going. So hello everybody, this is DKG's Avos. I've got a huge Piplup doll in the background, and I promise he is massive. You can just see the size of his head compared to mine. The thing is huge. Oh, don't fall. If he falls, he's going to hit me right in the back of the head. So it looks like Crustle is going to come out first. I forgot that Crustle has the Stealth Rocks. We've got our air balloon, so we don't have to worry about some sort of earthquake coming our way. But I think we're going to go for the T-Wave, try and prevent him from being able to go this turn. I know he's got a pretty massive attack, but his defense is also insanely huge. So we don't have to worry about too much with that. I don't have a Rapid Spinner on this team, but I don't take too much damage to rocks. So I'm not terribly worried, but I'm a little worried. Alright, Stealth Rocks are set up. The Pokemon that takes the most damage to Stealth Rocks is our Walrein. Everything else either takes neutral or resists it pretty much. So at this point, we've already got T-Wave set up on Crustle, trying to reduce his ability to attack us. Might as well go for the Swagger. He's not going to be able to hit us with Earthquake. Oh, he avoided it. Alright, now that he's setting up spikes, we don't want to let him too much here. Again, we don't have that Rapid Spinner in. We don't have Defog. So I don't want to let him set up too much. Where do we want to go? Let's go into Nidoking. Force him out. Nidoking's got Earth Power. Nidoking has Fire Blast. I thought he had Flamethrower for a second. I'm like, Nidoking hurt by spikes, hurt by the rocks. So now he's got 2 layers of spikes, which can get pretty dangerous, a little dicey, so it means that we're not really going to want to switch out as much. I'm going to go straight away into Fire Blast here. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten too much luck with our Parahacks here. And with Swagger missing, Crustle's just been free to do whatever he wants. And it looks like, unless he gets that Parahacks today... Oh, 3 layers of spikes. Paralysis, where are you at, bro? Paralysis, help me out. I was really hoping the Fire Blast was really going to be able to OHKO, but unfortunately not. Earth Power should have been able to, and we would have had 2 layers of spikes, but Crustle is pretty bulky. So Crustle's out of here. Nidoking is still in, still alive. He only took the first layer of spikes, but unfortunately Crustle was able to set up all 3 layers. Oh man, that sucks. Klefki's still going to be able to come in fairly unscathed, but the rest of the team stepping on the spikes is going to suck. Gonna suck a lot. Alright, Greninja with Ice Beam available. Really not something I want to deal with. Where do we want to go from here? Let's go with Scissor. Because if he goes for the Ice Beam on that switch, we're going to take it with Scissor with pretty much in stride. So no problems there. Except for the spikes. Oh, this is going to hurt. I don't want to do... No. That sucks. Surf coming in, so he's going to be able to resist that pretty well. Surf not as effective. I like the Ice Beam. Oh god, that hurts. That hurts a lot. So we're going to go for the Bullet Punch. This is a max attack, max speed Scissor, so he's not as bulky. And he does have the Rocky Helmet. We are going to go for the Bullet Punch, try and deal with it. Aegislash coming in. Oh, that sucks. What's up, Aegislash? I see you, buddy. Got the leftovers. I see it. We're going to go for Thief. Hope that he's going for, like, King Shield or something, maybe. He should have Shadow Sneak or some sort of priority. A lot of people are running priority. I'd really rather see Aegislash go with the priority over King Shield. Just because dealing with Scissor is a lot better than not dealing with Scissor. Yes, my attack is going to harshly fall, but you could have dealt with Scissor pretty well and not wasted the King's Shield. Gonna recover a little bit of HP every turn, but he would have opened himself up for a switch into something like Nidoking. There it is. Shadow Sneak. So going for King's Shield opens you up for some sort of status move that you're going to have to deal with. Shadow Sneak does make contact, so we get a little bit of damage in there with the Rocky Helmet. Not like it really makes a huge difference. But here's the other thing about King's Shield that everybody has to remember, is that it's not Protect. Because it lowers your attack, Pokemon decided that, hey, wait a minute, it needs to not protect you from status moves. So, we got that. Swagger, we're going to come in here with Swagger, try and confuse him. We're going to get the Prankster. We should outspeed even a Shadow Sneak, and if he goes for King's Shield, well, he's still going to eat a Swagger to the face, assuming that it hits. Sometimes it doesn't. So, we saw it miss once, and I'm disappointed about that. Aegislash is going to go ahead and switch out, realizing that that's probably not a good matchup for him. Goodra switching in on Swagger. Going to get some confused damage. There's not a whole lot that Goodra has against Klefki, except for Flamethrower. It's non-stab. There's no Sun-Up. I've got a decent defense. I'm also preventing him from being able to do too much with Swagger. Hopefully, he hits himself in the face. That's what I'm hoping for here. Might be able to get some something going with the paralysis. Prevent him from attacking even more often. Ah, Swagger, why you miss, bro? Infestation is going to prevent us from being able to switch, but it's not going to do that much damage. We're alright with it. Eventually it's going to be a little bit of an issue, but Goodra really hoping that something else was going to switch in, I think. Goodra with Protect. I want that T-Wave. I'm going for it. I want it. I really don't have to worry too much about my speed falling if he's got Gooey on that Goodra. So, seeing that he's seen the para-hacks that we're going for, Heliolisk is coming in. Nice. Gonna eat that T-Wave for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're gonna go for Swagger here. Try and prevent Heliolisk from at least hitting us a little bit. And then we can go for Foul Play afterward. Because Heliolisk is usually, well, what's the word? Not bulky. So even if he's got one stage of Swagger, so +2 on his attack, with a very limited attack, to be brutally honest, his attack isn't all that great. But Swagger on anything, +2, doubles that attack stat, and then Heliolisk really not that powerful. So I don't have to worry about him too much, hopefully. Guess we'll find out. There it is. Punching himself in the face. Now, the other thing that I do have to keep in mind is that Heliolisk is stupid fast. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a light screen so that I can absorb one of his special moves a little bit better, because I know I'm going to take neutral damage from any of his electric moves. Maybe he'll hit himself in his confusion again. Maybe we'll get lucky on that one more time. Swagger's already missed for us twice, so I feel like we kind of earned that. But you can see that Heliolisk hitting himself, even with his lower attack stat than anything else really in the game, he's still doing a decent amount of damage. Just punching himself in the face. Sup, Goodra? Foul Play. Again, if we get hit by Goot, then not really that big a deal, because we do have Prankster, so we're not too worried about it. Oh, Rocky Helmet. Nice choice. Not often that you're going to see a Rocky Helmet on Goodra. I think he might have gone for Infestation over Flamethrower. But again, we're going to go after Goodra here with Swagger, trying to keep Klefki around as much as possible. I'd like to set up as much of this team as possible with Klefki. And because there's 3 sets of spikes and rocks, I really do not want to switch out that much. That's why Klefki's staying around. That is 100% why Klefki's staying around. Normally, I would be switching in and out a lot, but without a rapid spinner, I can't really afford to take that much damage. Sorry, buddy. I'm not going to take that much damage to poison moves. Sludge Bomb, because I'm a Steel-type Pokemon, doesn't really do that much to me. Steel-type, 100% resist. Light Screen did wear off, so we're going to go ahead and throw that back out there. Want to save the rest of the team, even if we're going to run out Klefki to the ground. And again, the reason I'm not switching out here is because we've got 4 layers of entry hazards, and we don't have Haze, and we don't have, well, don't have a whole lot. No Haze, no Rapid Spin, or Defog, not Haze, Defog. Alright, so at this point we're going to add that Confusion back in. Go for it. I'm not going for the T-Wave at this point. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of damage to that Infestation, a little bit, but it's going to take a little while to hit us. What's up, Goodra? Once Goodra's out of here, we don't have to worry about Infestation quite so much. Oh, that Protect double! Hex! Man, Klefki, you were supposed to be my hero, buddy. Infestation finally getting that last couple shots of turn in. We know that he's got 2 poison moves in there, so we really don't want to send out a Azumarill. Goodra's pretty low on health, so Nidoking might be able to help us out. And again, 4 layers of entry hazards, we're really worried about it. Nidoking's going to take some damage. But Infestation not going to really affect us as much with Nidoking, because we can force him out of here. And then we're just going to go for Ice Beam here. Know that we're going to outspeed Goodra. Goodra's not crazy fast. There we go. Super effective. Got rid of it. Good to go. Would have liked to set up a little bit more with Klefki, but didn't quite get the chance. Now, Nidoking we would have liked to have saved for, let's say, aegislash. That would have been really nice. Because he's got that stab earth power that's going to be super effective against aegislash. But the big problem is here that with the entry hazards, if we send out Nidoking and bring him back in, well, he's probably not going to survive that Shadow Sneak. So we're going to try and burn out as much as possible. Heliolisk might have Grass Knot on him, but it's going to do neutral damage, and then our Earth Power is going to come in here and OHKO. Surf, though. Surf pretty good. I was running Dark Pulse on my Heliolisk yesterday, because I liked the coverage of Dark Pulse, and I knew that I was running against some Psychic Pokemon that might hurt me, so we're alright there. Alright, Greninja. Greninja's going to be able to deal with Nidoking, which is unfortunate, but we can't switch Nidoking out because with all the layers of everything going out there, it's just not worth it. Can't go for it. The nice thing about the rest of our team, though, is that most of the rest of our team has some pretty good recovery going on it. So, Azumarill is still pretty bulky, doesn't have the recovery, but Porygon 2 has Recover. And then Walrein has Ice Body and Leftovers, so we should be good with that. We're going to go with Download, see what we're going to get. Attack, which is disappointing. Oh well, we're going to go for the Recover right away because we've lost a third of our HP already. So we have to get that HP back somehow. Recover's our ticket. If Greninja switches, because we've got T-Bolt and we've revealed that before, then, I mean, we get rid of Greninja for a bit. Would have been nice, but I don't know. I don't imagine that he's going to go for Ice Beam at this point. He's got the chance for the freeze hacks, but they're really minimal. I've got the Eviolite, so I should be okay. Oh, there is the Ice Beam. As I say it, I'm not expecting it. Get that Recover going. We're going to be able to stall this thing out pretty well. Going for the Ice Beam, not a bad choice, just because I've got T-Bolt. So I'm going to be doing super effective against him if he's water. I'm going to be doing super effective against him if he's dark with Signal Beam, so I'll be alright there. Metacam coming out. We're going to go for the Tri-Attack. Hope for some sort of status hacks. If we get some burn. Para-Hacks? Oh yeah! Tri-Attack coming out with a Para-Hacks when we need it. Thank you, RNG. He's going to have the Mega Metacam. Mega Metacam. Did we get it right? At least one of those had to be the right word. Paralysis, can't move. Yes, it would have been crazy having some sort of priority fighting move coming out against our little Porygon 2 here, but Porygon 2 is going to be able to survive at least one shot, as long as it's not like superpower or something stupid crazy. Now, with Aegislash coming in, we're going to be able to go for T-Bolt. We know that Shadow Sneak's not going to hurt us too much, but if he's got Sacred Sword's going to be a problem. So let's go for the Tri-Attack just straight away. See, oh, right, he's a ghost. Oh, dumb. Avos, you dummy. Wow. I keep focusing on the steel part. Oh, God, that's so bad. Avos, you're the worst. Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. Ugh. That's a blunder, man. Alright, Azumaril's basically coming in to try and do something. I don't know how much it's going to be able to do, but King Shield, not going to help out. The reason that we switched into Azumaril instead of Walrein at that point is simply this. We wanted to make sure that we kept our Porygon alive just in case of Sacred Sword. Alright, so now there's a chance. There's a chance that he's going to go for Shadow Sneak here, try and just deal with that last little bit on our Azumaril, but King Shield is usually the thing that's going to come out next after an attack. So I'm switching into Walrein because of that. Oh, Shadow Sneak came out. Went into Walrein, and that was a mistake. Sorry, Walrein. I was expecting the King Shield. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so now we have to go for Protect, try and get Walrein back up a little bit on the HP. See if he's going to go for that Shadow Sneak one more time. And it looks like he is. We do have to worry about that Sacred Sword. But, I don't know. Sorry, Walrein. You're out of here, buddy. I can try and spam Protect one more time, but he's not going to be able to recover enough HP to make a difference. And so now we got to go in with Porygon 2. Porygon 2's got T-Bolt, but Sacred Sword's going to hurt a little bit. A lot of it. A terrible amount. Sacred Sword's going to clear this out. Porygon 2, especially at half health, we're not going to be able to clear. The only hope is the fact that he's not in defense stance, and so we might be able to clear out Aegislash with that T-Bolt, but it doesn't look like we got it. Porygon not quite. So close, and yet so far. That Tri-Attack was probably the biggest blunder of this game. I feel like I had it in decent control until that point, but a huge mistake on my part is going to 100% cost me this game. Azumaril's out of here. GG. I really should have burned out Klefki. Shouldn't have switched in Walrein because of the setup. So, switching out Tri-Attack, huge mistake. Was running strong until that Tri-Attack. Could have gone for the T-Bolt, done some extra damage. Been okay. Then at that point, switching out Azumaril, absolutely forgetting that there were entry hazards, dumb. Stupid.